A unique 4-grain recipe. Smooth up front with a little Kentucky kiss on the back. This is a bourbon for all of life's moments and celebrations. Available across the United States. We give back to those who wore the uniform and serve our communities.
Hello. How are we doing today? Man, I'm doing pretty good. I'm excited. We're here on this Tuesday, which is what? Toughness Tuesday. That's right, Toughness Tuesday. We love Toughness Tuesday. Again, I'm coming on here. Going to be short, sweet, to the point. Hopefully, if you have questions, you have comments, don't hesitate to shoot that message across, and I'll try to get to it as best I can. I'm not perfect, so just be aware of that. I'm going to take these off. It might help a little bit. But today is Toughness Tuesday, and we're going to talk about the adaptive mindset in chaos. The adaptive mindset in chaos. Man, when you think about that, you got to think in your military career, there's been some times that there has been some chaos, just craziness going on around you, right? And when all that is happening, as soon as like that chaos gets in there, you know, what is the strategy? What do we do to get through that, right? We have to know that no matter what the plan, we all know that at some point that plan is going to fail, right? Plans fail. That's just part of what we do. That's part of life. The big scheme of life, it's part of it. Plans are going to fail. And you got to be able to have adaptability, right? That adaptability, the ability to adapt to your situations. When that mission fails, be able to adapt and move in a new direction. In order to do that, or excuse me, if you do that, then that helps you win, right? That helps you move forward to your objective. That helps you get to where it is that you're trying to go. But you have to know, you have to be adaptable. You have to be able to adapt to those different situations, right? And know that you're the best plan in the world. Best plan in the world could fail, right? It could. I'm just saying. Every plan has what's the word I'm looking? Has the opportunity of failure. I'll say. I don't know what the word is I'm looking for, but anyways, it can be. But you got to be when those times happen, right? When your plan fails, you got to be tough in the situation. You got to be tough. You got to be rigid in what you're doing, right? Because you have a goal, an end state of what you're trying to get to. So you got to be tough, right? You got to be rigid in that, but you got to be able to shift fire, right? It's just like if I'm firing a machine gun and now I've got to shift fire to a new position to help somebody else out. Bam, I do that, right? And it's the same type of thing, right? That plan fails, I'm going to shift fire. The rigidity of getting there and the being tough of getting there is going to be the same. It's just we're going to move it over a little bit and go forward, right? We're not going to let that plan that kind of started to fail. We're going to make an adjustment and we're going to continue to move forward. We're going to continue to keep in the fight, stay in the fight, and just move forward. Now, you have to also have resilience. Right? We talk about resilience. I think I've talked on here a couple of times about resilience, but man, resilience is key. You have to be able to bounce back. You have to be able to not let things affect you so bad that you can't continue to operate. You can't continue to move forward, right? The times that those come in, right? And we have all been there. Come on. I'm telling you, we get down on ourselves. We're struggling. We're doing all these things. And it's just like a spiral, right? We keep getting down on ourselves. We keep harping on ourselves. We keep saying that we're not good enough, right? But in order to get past that, right, you have to have that resilience to say, you know what? I'm not horrible. I'm not a horrible person. I've made bad decisions, but I've been able to adapt and overcome those decisions and be able to push and do great things. So I can continue to do that. And then you have that mindset, right? that resilient mindset of, yeah, this plan right here may have failed. There may have something gone wrong in it, but that's okay because I can make an adjustment and I can continue to move forward and continue to push and fight for the end state, whatever that end state you're trying to get to. We just kind of talked about this, but this is a huge thing, at least in the Marine Corps. I am sure it is the same in all the other branches of service. But improvise, adapt, and overcome. It's not just a slogan in the Marine Corps. I mean, we have to live it, right? Improvise, adapt, and overcome. Why do we say that, man? Because when the situation happens, right, that plan starts to fail, we're going to have to improvise something. We're going to have to come up with a new solution, a new way to do it, right? And once we come up with that new way, now we got to adapt to what's going on, right? We got to be able to make sure everybody that's working with you on this plan can get to where they're going, right? We all have to adapt, and then we have to overcome that obstacle, whatever obstacle was in our way or that we're trying to get around or whatever it is we're trying to do. That's what we got to do, and it's for survival. Nowadays, is it necessarily for survival? No, not necessarily. But if you're in the business world, you're in anything like that. If you're out there and you're in a job, you're in a leadership position, you're making decisions, whatever the case may be. When you're doing those things, right, you have to just be able to look at a situation and say, okay, my original plan, not so good. Let's adjust. Boom, we adjust. And we do that on the fly, right? The Marine Corps does really good at that, man. We're just constantly, hey, that didn't work. Let's try this. That didn't work. Let's try this. And the Marine Corps is all about pushing forward, right? We don't sit back on our heels. We're always going to push forward. Moving forward in a plan that isn't 100% thought out, it makes a difference in battle. Meaning, if you can get a head start, you can get a jump on the enemy, man, you can get out there in front of it, right? That's one way of looking at it. Or you can say, a well thought out plan takes time to completely write. So if you completely write out your plan, every single detail, well, by the time you get finished with that, the enemy already has a head start on you. They're coming at you. So get the bulk of your planning done, right? Have a good idea of what your plan is going to be, and then start moving forward. Start implementing some things. And then you'll see as you go along the way, oh, this didn't work. Okay, I need to adapt and move. Okay, oh, this worked really well. Okay, well, I'm going to move that and make sure that everybody is doing that, right? And you could do that in your day-to-day life with just you. You don't have to do it with everybody. You can do it with just you and your situation, right? Like today, I had to get on here and do this. I'm a little late, but hey, I'm here. I talked yesterday about motivation and being able to keep me in the fight, right? I've got to make sure that I'm doing these things, not for you. These things are for me. If you get something out of it, that's great. If you don't, it's all good. It's for me. I'm not even worried about it. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Toughness Tuesday, adaptive mindset in chaos, right? We just got to be able to take a deep breath and look around in the chaos and say, you know what? I can make it through this and come up with new adaptive ways. You got to be resilient, improvise, adapt, and overcome. That's huge. That's huge, right? What's our call to action today? When something goes sideways, shift your mindset before you shift your blame. Shift your mindset before you shift your blame. Don't blame somebody for it. Just shift your mindset and say, you know what? Let's make a rudder steer and let's go in this direction instead. But when something goes sideways, it's okay. Shift your mindset and come up with a different way. And continue to move forward. Continue to push in whatever goal is that you're trying to get to, right? Just keep pushing, keep doing, and it'll turn out fantastic. But don't shift the blame to somebody else. Just accept it for what it is. Make an adjustment, move on, adapt, overcome, and we'll be good, right? All right, well, shoot, that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about today. I'm trying to make these a little shorter and a little sweeter than they have been. I don't want to stay on here too long, but I do want to get these little messages on here, and I need to go through them for myself every day. So this allows me the opportunity, but like I said, it's more for me than it is for you. Don't forget that I'm trying to do these things Monday through Friday at 11:30 Central, but the last 2 days has been 12:30 Central time frame. So, I mean, it is what it is. But I'm trying. Hopefully I can get it back on track in the near future and get where I'm going the right way. But you can also download episodes of the podcast, man. The podcast has been doing fantastic. Thank you to everyone out there that's downloading episodes. That truly, truly does help me. Just go in, download an episode. It's okay if you just watch a couple minutes of it. That's all right. It still counts as a download. And I would just say play it in the background. Just let it play. It's all good. But I appreciate everyone that's doing it. I would love, I mean, I've got a lot of friends on the face pages and the Xers and the, all the other social medias out there, right? I got a lot of friends. It would be awesome if all of you every day would just download one episode. Just go in and hit play on one episode. Like I said, you don't have to sit and listen to the whole thing. Just listen to a couple minutes of it. Let it play through the intro. Even if it's just the intro, let it play through that. I mean, I would like you to watch the whole thing. There's some great stuff going on out there, but you don't have to. Just watch just a little bit of it, and it'll be much appreciated. Our numbers are doing pretty good. I'm looking for that spike from South America, like it has happened in the past, or that spike from Spain. Those people over there, they for whatever reason, it bam shoots up one day. I'm looking for a big spike. So help me with that. Help me push out and share this. Like it, make comments, go in and review it on the Apple Podcast. You can find me there. Go in there and put a review. That would be really cool if you could do that. But that's it, man. That's all I got for today. I'm going to go. I got some arranging and setting up of Christmas stuff that has to happen today. So I'm sure all of you are probably doing the same thing that I'm doing. So have fun with that. But to everybody out there, hey, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening. I appreciate it. Don't forget, the VA does have great resources. You can always dial 988, press option 1. You can always text 838-255, or go to veteranscrisisline.net, click on that chat icon. Any of those options will put you in contact with somebody that can help you out. So please reach out for help if you need it. And if you're out there, you're not struggling, reach out to a buddy you serve with. Ask them how they're doing. If they need that helping hand, please give it to them. I'll throw this out there. I try to do every day, go on the face pages, and I try to, because it shows everybody's birthday when it comes up, right? I try to send out a personal message, just happy birthday, or a happy birthday motivator, or something like that to just push out there and just let everybody know on my friends list from my personal page. I don't do it from the podcast page, but from my personal page, I send that stuff out to my friends that are on there. And hopefully, even if they don't get one from everybody else, hopefully they'll get one from me. And, maybe it'll put a smile on their face. So that's something to think about, right? You can do it on their page, but I don't necessarily do that. I just send them a message and, just to say happy birthday. And, just a thought, things like that will go a long way with folks. Like we said, we all love that attaboy, right? We all love that. Somebody saying, hey, I appreciate you, right? So tell your friends you appreciate them. Tell your friends that you love them. Tell your loved ones that you love them. Don't let it go by where you don't say those words. You need to say it. All right, with that, hey, you guys out there, you stay motivated and you change your socks. And thanks for tuning in.
No more 22. On to the journey and finish the fight.